From the moment we take our first steps, family is the backdrop of our lives. Their hopes and dreams for us often feel like a gentle breeze, pushing us forward. But sometimes, that breeze turns into a storm, a pressure that weighs heavy on our hearts and minds. Overcoming pressure from family is a skill that many of us must learn, often quietly, sometimes painfully, but always with the hope of finding our own true path. In the soft morning light, a young woman sits at her kitchen table, her hands wrapped around a cup of tea. She stares out the window, watching the world awaken, yet her thoughts are elsewhere. She remembers the words of her father, spoken the night before. "You have to become a doctor. It's the only way to make us proud." The words echo in her mind, bouncing off every doubt, every quiet dream she's dared to nurture. She wants to make her family proud, to honor their sacrifices. But in her heart, she longs for something different, perhaps a life in art or teaching or travel. The weight of expectation presses down on her shoulders. This scene, in one form or another, plays out in countless homes around the world. The specifics may change. Perhaps it's a son who's expected to take over the family business, a daughter pushed toward marriage, or a child encouraged to follow a path that aligns with tradition, not passion. Whatever the details, the feeling is universal. The tension between honoring your family and honoring yourself. The first step in overcoming family pressure is to recognize it for what it is. Family expectations are often rooted in love, protection, and the desire for security. Our parents and elders, shaped by their own struggles and histories, want us to have stable, successful lives. Yet, their version of success may not match our own. Understanding this, acknowledging both their intentions and our reality, is essential. It's not a betrayal to dream differently, it's a step toward honesty. Learning to listen to your own voice is a skill that takes time and courage. There are moments when it feels easier to surrender, to nod along and follow the path already drawn out for you, but deep inside, your own desires and ambitions whisper. It may be a quiet yearning, a persistent curiosity, or a passion that refuses to fade. To overcome family pressure, you must learn to turn up the volume on your own voice, to let it be heard above the chorus of expectations. There is strength in self-awareness. Take time to reflect on what you truly want. What brings you joy? Where do you feel most alive? Write these things down, hold them close, and return to them when doubts creep in. Self-knowledge is your anchor. It keeps you steady when the waves of expectation threaten to pull you under. Communication is the bridge between your world and your family's. It's not easy to share your dreams, especially if they diverge from the path your family hopes for you. But the honest conversation is the key to understanding, and in time, acceptance. Choose a moment when emotions are calm. Express gratitude for their care and concern. Then, gently, explain your own hopes and the reasons behind them. Share your plans, your research, your passion. Show them that your dreams are not reckless, but thoughtful and well-considered. Sometimes, your family may not understand right away. They may resist, argue, or express disappointment. These reactions can hurt, and it's natural to feel alone or misunderstood. In these moments, seek support outside your family, friends, mentors, counselors, or support groups. They can provide perspective, encouragement, and wisdom learned from their own journeys. Building resilience is essential. The pressure from family can be relentless, resurfacing at every family gathering or phone call. It may come in the form of subtle remarks, pointed questions, or silent disappointment. To withstand this, you must cultivate inner strength. Practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that your worth is not defined by meeting someone else's expectations, but by living in alignment with your own values and dreams. At times, it may help to set boundaries. Learn to say no, gently but firmly. If certain topics bring stress or conflict, let your family know that you would prefer not to discuss them for now. Boundaries are not walls, they are lines of respect, drawn to protect your well-being. With time, many families come to accept, even admire, the courage it takes to follow your own path. Overcoming family pressure is not about abandoning your roots. It's about standing tall, like a tree whose branches reach for the sky, while its roots remain deep in the earth. You can honor your family's love and sacrifices while also honoring your individuality. The two are not mutually exclusive. In fact, when you thrive, when you are fulfilled and happy, your family, in time, will see that their greatest hope has been realized, your well-being. The journey is rarely straightforward. There will be setbacks, moments of guilt, and days when you question your choices. But with every step, you grow stronger, more confident, more at home in your own life. Remember that you are not alone. Many have walked this path before you, and many will follow. Each story of courage adds another voice to the growing chorus that says, it is possible to be true to yourself and still find connection, love, and acceptance. In the end, the skill of overcoming pressure from family is about finding balance. It's about learning to listen to others, yes, but also to yourself. It's about seeking understanding, communicating with honesty, and standing firm in your convictions. It's about creating a life that reflects who you are, not just who you are expected to be. So, as the young woman finishes her tea and rises to face the day, she carries with her not only the hopes of her family, but her own. She knows the path ahead will be challenging, but she also knows that each step she takes, rooted in self-awareness, guided by courage, and buoyed by love, will bring her closer to a life that is truly her own. And in that life, there is room for both family and freedom, for gratitude and growth, for honoring the past while embracing the future. You too have the power to shape your destiny. The pressure may be strong, but so are you. Trust yourself, speak your truth, and remember, the most beautiful lives are the ones lived with authenticity, courage, and hope.